Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I'm going to tell you all about the news and updates starting November the 8th, 2022. Briefly, however, before I get into that, I just wish to issue a huge thanks to my patrons NB Hollywood, Nagare898 and TankerTuff66. With your continued support, I am able to produce these videos on my channel as frequently as I do. So, with that all being said, let's get into it. So to start things off this week, we are looking at Premium Tech Tree Adjustments and Sales Wave 2. So this is something that we've already seen before quite recently, in that they are adjusting the Premium Tech Tree, which does mean that they're going to be removing certain tanks from the Premium Tech Tree, which means that you won't be able to purchase them anymore other than special sales, which will only be located in the store. So they won't be available 24/7, 365 as they currently are. This round really is just looking at Tier 8 World War II premium tanks. They're a real mishmash of different tanks that are up for the axe. I will show now a picture on the screen of all the tanks that are going to be removed on Tuesday the 22nd of November. So of course that is in a couple of weeks time. So basically, as we saw previously, there's 16 tanks in total. You can now purchase them at a 30% discount. So they're obviously trying to, let's say, incentivize you to purchase them now if you ever did want to own them. So yeah, there we go. Think of that what you will. They have included a whole why we're doing this, which is a bit waffly, but there we go, they're doing it nonetheless. So yeah, that is something for you to keep in mind if you wanted to purchase certain World War II Tier 8 tanks. Moving on from there, we have tanks reforged and on track. So the T57 heavy tank line, that is being looked at for the next couple of weeks, so that ends on the 22nd of November. So basically this line is seeing adjustments and certain sort of buffs and so on, which some people have praised and have welcomed, I know, just from a little bit of feedback that I've been sort of reading on the Discord. But overall, yeah, I think the Tier 9, the T54E1, is really the tank that is going to be affected the most. This is currently a medium tank, which is going to be reclassified as a heavy tank. So they're going to be giving a few sort of adjustments to the tank based on that sort of reclassification. A buff to the HP and a buff to the armor and so on. So I'll include a link in the description to the article showing the changes specifically, as there's, as you can imagine, especially for the entire tree, that entire line, there's quite a lot that has changed. This does also affect a couple of premium tanks as well. It affects the American Tier 10 N48A2 T54E2 medium tank, and it also affects the American Tier 8 T32-A Proto heavy tank as well. They are also having various adjustments made to them, part of this reforged business. As ever, of course, with it being on track for the T57 heavy line, you now get a bonus sort of boost to the tank XP, and also to the silver discount as well. So you get a 25% vehicle XP bonus on every tank within the line, starting from Tier 3. And you also get a 50% silver discount on the line from Tier 3 through until Tier 6. And then that, of course, as per usual, drops down to a 30% silver discount from Tier 7 through to Tier 10. So if you haven't completed that line, then now may well be a good time to do it. Moving on from there, we have challenges and events. So this actually starts on the 11th. This is the Veterans Day event, so basically this is going to be a weekend event. It starts on the 11th through until the 15th, so that's next Tuesday. The long and short of it is here, the goal, which is called Sparks Fly. You need to earn 250 or more XP in 20 battles, and so long as you've done that, you will earn Travis, Sparky, Nelson 3D Premium Commander. So pretty decent. They're basically just giving a 3D Commander away, premium 3D Commander away for free right there. So it's available in World War II for tiers 3 through to 10, Cold War for all eras. It is only available in multiplayer. It does exclude co-op, and of course it's only available once per account. From there we have really just sort of a nod to the special sales. So this is the ongoing, I'm not going to focus on this too much because it was last week's news, but basically what started on the 1st of November running through until the 22nd of November is the whole G.I. Joe sale. So no doubt you're aware of that, no doubt you're aware of the tanks. I do this week some spoilers for you, focus quite heavily on the G.I. Joe Wolverine. So that will actually be both Thursday's video as a review for the Wolverine and also Sunday's commentary video as well. So if you want to see a bit more of the Wolverine, then, well, you know where to come to take a look at those this week. But anyway, yes, that sale is ongoing and through until the 22nd of November. I'm now going to include on the screen the next sort of sale, which is big boosters and consumables sale. So there's quite a bit going on here. There's an awful lot to look at, so I'm not going to waffle on about it here. I'm just going to include the visual on the screen so that you can see what's going on, and you know, pause the video if you want to be able to have a little bit more time to absorb that information. Moving on from there, I am going to give a honourable mention again to the Extra Life bundle, given that it is for charity. I asked the question during their Extra Life 24-hour live stream how much of the money that they're selling it for goes to charity, because I'm sure I read somewhere that it's actually, in fact here it is, all the profits from this sale of this bundle will be donated. So I actually asked T-Kane whilst he was doing his thing on the stream, the live stream, how much would actually go to it, is, you know, just assuming that they'd take some sort of cut, because they do specifically mention profits, and he assured me that in fact it was all of the revenue from it. So 1,900 gold, which they've got here in brackets, saying the value is $9.99 US. All of that goes to the charity upon the purchase of said bundle. So there we go. You are quite literally on a 1-to-1 ratio, so I've been assured by T-Kane that you are supporting a charity when buying that bundle. The camo, I think, also looks pretty cool. I showed it off in last week's news video. I had a little spinning leopard 2AB in the top left corner. So yeah, check that out. Check that out. It's for a very good cause. So, you know, why not? Why not? Moving on from there, we have the weekly sales, which again I'm just going to include a graphic on the screen so you can take a good look at that. I'll include it on the screen for a little bit so you can you know, have the opportunity to see it, but of course pause the video so you can absorb the information just there. But all relatively standard sort of stuff, not too bad. I suppose the one that really sort of jumps out at me, at least on a personal sort of level, what I would be interested in is that there are 20 lots of 1.5 times silver boosters for 870 gold. So that's probably the one that I personally might go ahead and grab. From there we move on to super savings, formerly known as personal offers. So once again I will include, just like I did last week, a little graphic on the screen showing you what you get. But to briefly waffle about it, this is the one where, of course, upon earning a certain amount of XP in the game, you will unlock 3 different offers to you, all of which will offer a 50% silver discount. So upon unlocking, or upon earning, I should say, 8,000 XP, you will get the 50% discount on the Tier 6 Puddle medium tank, which is Polish. Upon earning 20,000 XP, you will get the unlock of the discount on the Tier 7 American T-28 Concept Tank Destroyer, and finally upon earning 40,000 XP you will unlock the discount on the German Tier 8 Icebreaker VK 75.01k Heavy Tank. From there, reminders regarding contracts. There's only 3 left now. Once again I will include a small graphic on the screen just to show this a little bit more clearly. But basically the dates that I'm about to mention are where you are no longer able to earn the tank for free, but you will have an additional week after the dates where you can spend your hard-earned gold to complete the contract if you were unable to finish it off for free. So the Tusk, that completes on November the 14th, Big Top, that completes on December the 13th, and finally the Chisel, December the 19th. So get on those if you haven't already finished those off. A quick reminder regarding the Chaffee Earn Op, that is with us until the 15th. It made an appearance last week, so this is quite an easy one, I would say, relatively straightforward. You just simply play the game. I included it last week on the screen in a sort of a simplified view, where I made my own little graphic for it. But yeah, basically upon completing the 6th stage for that tank, you will get yourself the Tier 6 M24E2 Super Chaffee Light Tank, or otherwise silver for it if you already own it. So yeah, do make sure that you check that out, because a free tank or a free bit of silver is no bad thing. Something that wasn't mentioned in last week's news video, if I remember correctly, Road Trip Japan. So this did actually start last week on the 1st of November and runs through for the whole of this month, and it ends on the 30th of November. So in brief, basically this Road Trip Japan is something that they just sort of did a little bit of a fancy sort of web page for on their website. You get 12 stages in all. Each stage offers you a little something, from silver, a standard commander, some emblems, camo voucher, even some flags as well. But also that you can unlock a discount on a couple of different Japanese premium tanks. So a 30% discount on the STA2 Senshi at stage 3, and at stage 12, the final stage, you unlock a 60% discount on the Kaiju OI. So a little bit odd, if you ask me, that you only unlock a discount. You'd have thought that maybe they could have given a tank away for free or something. I don't know. I suppose I shouldn't really complain, because, well, at least it's something. They didn't have to do this, and you get something out of it. It just seems a little bit odd that you're only unlocking a discount on tanks. The rules are, it's a points-based system. You earn 1 point for every 250 XP you earn in the battle, and you earn 2 points if you win a battle. So there we go. That's not too bad at all. So do check that out if you're interested in looking at their website. I'll include a link in the description to that as well. But yeah, that more or less just concludes things there for this week on the news. That is everything covered. I just wish to issue once again a huge thanks to my patrons, NB Hollywood, Nagare898 and TankerTuff66 for your ongoing support. It's hugely appreciated. If you fancy becoming a patron, which of course means you get your name shouted out in these videos, then please do find the link below in the description. It says Patreon. Click on that, and any amount that you donate will get your name called out in the video, even if it's just $1 or $2, for instance. You know, the fact that you're helping support me means so much. So there we go, there it all is. Thank you ever so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you next time.